You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
All right. Hey guys, Bingus for doing, and we are here doing Love and Hip Hop Season 1, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 1, Episode Dose. Yes, I am bilingual. Ow. I'm your girl, Corrinne Williams. Holla. And you can follow me at JUSTSAYIN. That's just saying OH on Twitter. Who else do we have in the house today?
Yes, what up, y'all? My name is Stephaune Wallace. Well, I'm back again.
Yay.
I don't know why y'all let me back in the studio. Anyway, man, y'all can follow me at I Am More Fire. I Am More Fire. That's exactly how it is.
He's hot.
Hey guys, it's me, Kennelia, again. Follow me on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. At Twitter, I'm at Kennelia, KENNELIA.
Nice.
I feel like you got lost when you said that.
It's like, what's
my
going
name?
I was like, I'm on camera 2.
I'm
Wait,
on camera
camera
800. It's somewhere in here, no. Well, tonight's episode, that was juicy, huh? At the end, that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just go to next week, you know?
Yeah, I'm
right?
enjoying it. This is nice.
It was so good. I know, for
This
a
is
newbie,
nice.
someone who's
Yeah.
never watched the show.
They've got me drawn in. I'm in. I'm all the way in.
All the juice, the drama. It's good. So my only thing about watching this new cast, the new season, Atlanta, is I feel like it's not even really reality. I feel like it's more like a docu-soap.
It does.
Right?
It's like a novella. Like one of the Spanish soaps. Like it's a novella.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Hey, but I mean, there's a lot going on really in these lives. So I feel you, though. I do. It has that novella feel.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
I mean, the tears, the fake eyelashes, the
Fake
pauses, the fake
Yeah.
booties, all that stuff. Like, it just trips me out. It doesn't seem like as real as the New York cast to me. And I'm not biased. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. No hate mail, please. Yeah, right?
It does. But maybe as time goes on, it'll change or it'll get a little more juice. You know what I mean? Like maybe the juice will
I'm waiting on the
start
juice.
to flow.
I mean, at the end of tonight's episode, that was juicy, right? That was big.
I believe as it goes on, it's going to become more raw.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to see a lot of people get exposed, and I'm excited. I want to get into it. Cause I got a new favorite this week.
He's a traitor.
I got a new
everybody.
favorite.
FYI.
I would never switch out on Mama D. I would never. Mama D, me and you forever.
Kill that noise, please. Anyway.
I'm telling you.
Right. You brought her back to Color Purple. Me, my sister meant to.
Y'all felt me though when I did that.
Right.
That's what matters.
I can't handle it.
Oh.
Anywho, so we got to start with Mimi, of course.
Yeah.
So there's just so many things that was going on in tonight's episode with Mimi as a whole. You know, her having the conversation with her girlfriend, Erin. Am I saying her name right? Is it Erin?
It's Erin. It's Erin, but it's just spelled really cool or ghetto. Either one. It's
a fine line.
I mean, my mom put an A-U-N-E in my name.
I noticed that.
It could be exotic.
Yeah.
Or it could be ghetto. It could be hood.
Straight hood.
Yeah.
Hood rich.
Yeah. I'm excited about Mimi because I feel like last week, me being introduced to Mimi, I was all down on her, and I apologize to the fans about that. But Mimi has really stepped up.
How?
Well, in
I
this
don't
episode,
feel...
I even entitled it Mimi Stan because she went Angela Bassett a little bit, you know, on.
Wait, that's so funny that you say
Okay.
that, because in the VH1 blog, you
Mhm.
know, last week when I was getting all this information about them, she said that if there was a movie made about her life,
That's
Angela
right.
Bassett would play, she would want her to play her because
Oh.
she brings it.
That's right. And I remember you saying that last
So
week.
crazy.
She's going there right now.
Oh, is
she's
she?
she's waiting to exhale a little bit.
Yeah.
She stepped up and well, let me just clarify. She has a cleaning business, a house cleaning
Yes.
business.
Because
So I
last
was-
week we were like, what are you cleaning, Mimi?
Well, she probably started out that way and maybe cleaned Stevie J's hotel room, and then that's how they got together.
I don't know. You know, they do what they got to do to get put on.
Because the hustle is hardest in the A. That's what she said.
Yeah, ATL showed it. So you know, I respect that she's got the house cleaning business.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, some just her cleaning up her own house.
Yeah.
And she brought the ultimatum this week.
She did.
I
And
disagree.
I was shocked though, because for her to be kept and not really in control of her relationship, the fact that she even did that to me,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. She's not as she's not stupid, but she's not as
A pushover. She
yeah,
just
a
was
pushover,
a rug, a
yeah,
carpet.
because a lot of chicks wouldn't have the guts to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
They
we have
would.
to explain what it is that she did.
Oh,
So
okay.
basically what we're talking about, everyone, is, if you didn't see, Mimi basically went ahead and drafted up a contract where she can now become Stevie J's
Partner.
business partner.
Business partner.
Making, what it was the contract, 20%.
She said 20, but you know,
20.
she's Stevie was like, Stevie's my
He was
man.
like, I don't know about that, boo.
He was
I
like,
don't know, Shawty.
baby, Diddy only get 10%. I was like, yeah.
Basically, he was like, you're going to
Take
get
that, take
1%, and I'm going to make you look good on camera. Ow. But, you know.
Man, I'm just gonna buy you another ring or another
Right.
house,
Another house.
and just
in-
say that was your 10%.
in Shanghai, and we're gonna no. Okay, so let's just touch on. So let's go all the way back to the first scene when we're back on Aaron's couch.
Yeah.
With Aaron and Mimi, and they are basically having a conversation about the goings on that happened last week.
Yeah.
And basically, Aaron is. I feel like there's so many. She's like frustrated or a form of
like,
attraction towards her friend.
Yeah.
It's confusing to me because it's like she's like, leave him, girl, now. She's like, what are you gonna do when you leave here? Are you really gonna leave him? Are you?
Cause I need to know for
Right.
me. I was like,
I'm glad you felt that way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not alone. Are you?
there was a weird sexual sister, but sexual. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's ambiguous and confusing all at the same time. But all in all, I think she's trying to be a sister to
Yeah.
her and trying to help her get that backbone.
That's her down home girl. And
Yeah.
and Aaron always says that Aaron says to Mimi in the conversation, and I wrote it down because I was like, hello. She says, Mimi, his words, they're just not good enough. And Mimi just sits there like,
But you don't understand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Mimi's too comfortable.
She
Yes.
She is way too comfortable. She's too comfortable with hearing Aaron talk this again, because this is like probably the 60-second time that they've had this conversation. She's too comfortable with this conversation.
Yeah.
She's too comfortable with Stevie. Like, her whole situation is way too comfortable. And in a way, I don't like Joselyn's approach. But maybe this situation will put Mimi back on her toes. Like, maybe she needs this. Get on your game, Mimi.
Well, I feel like the situation has, but okay, yeah.
I don't think so. And I disagree with you, Kennelia, because, okay, so though this is only episode 2, if you guys paid attention to last week and then this week, every time Stevie and Mimi would embrace, that is the mother of his child, the
Yeah.
love of his life, right? And they always go in like with a homie hug, like,
Because
"What
he
up?"
don't care about her.
And then
does
he gives
not
her a
care.
little sloppy
Yeah,
side
he
kiss like that.
Yeah.
Really? So
care.
she's not learning. And of course, I feel like she's just complacent because last week Stephaune said she's a kept woman, and that's just means.
But before this, she wasn't talking to Stevie, drafting up paperwork. She wasn't doing any of this. So at least out of this, she's attempting to get
She stepped
a
up.
stash. Put your
Maybe.
stash.
But
Put
I
a stash away.
read that she was a producer. So this is.
Oh.
I was like, of what, girl?
She is
The
now.
cleaning
Now we
company?
see. Now we see.
Oh.
She has stepped up. She's going to now claim her
Cleaner.
portion, and I love that. I'm excited. I think Mimi was victorious this week.
She was. I
She gets
agree.
a thumbs up
I
for
agree.
her
I
job
give her
this
a
week.
sideways, like lightweight.
But even though she was
mediocre.
victorious,
Mhm.
but not when Stevie sat at that piano and
Oh.
was on the keys. Like, come
Girl,
on.
I'm
get
so glad you
into
went
it.
there.
Get into
Like, she
it.
wasn't
Because
victorious
Stevie J has become my pick of the week this week.
You're a traitor, Stephaune.
Listen, 15 years. If you've been with a woman for 15 years, she knows your ins, your outs. She knows how you smell when you wake up with the bad breath.
Stinky.
She knows everything about him. And he's still. You have to now start giving him credit.
No, because this is my take. They're really not in a relationship. It just, since it's a docu-soap, they was like, yo, since we already have this kid together, she's probably with a Falcons player right now, you know, in the A. He was like, come on, let's just, for camera, you get your check, I get mine, you know, we're business partners.
No, I think
So let's
she's in a
just do it.
relationship and he's not. She's not dating Falcon because ain't nobody's
She is.
Falcon gonna let her be on here perpetrating like she's
right.
with CBJ.
That- yes.
She ain't with nobody's
Nigga-
Dolphin. But wherever we play in Atlanta, that's the Miami Dolphins. She ain't with a
Falcon,
Falcon,
fool.
a Brave, a Hawk.
A hawk.
No
animals, grizzly bear.
What's the hockey player? The Thrash, Atlanta Thrash. She ain't with none of those.
Oh, Mimi was winning, but Stevie is the
Winning.
big winner. I love it. You got to, I mean,
No.
she is definitely in a relationship.
She's
You
in a
see
relationship.
it, you feel it,
She's
you
in
understand
a
it.
business relationship.
He
it's not
is.
intimate. No, I think she is too. Mimi,
No, ain't nobody
You don't
sleeping
you
with
don't
Mimi
think they
but
got
her.
intimate after
She
the
is
Carl
the-
Thomas rendition on the keys? Stevie's the pick of the week.
But wait, did you see
No,
he gave her
he's
the
not.
stare down
Oh,
with
my
that last
goodness.
no? He was
Yeah.
like, eh.
let's okay.
Like, come on, Stevie.
So, right, Stephanie. So what they're talking about is, so Mimi and Stevie J, they go to the restaurant,
Yeah.
okay, to discuss. Just basically, Stevie J thinks that he has his lady back, and Mimi's like, oh, actually, I have a 20 page contract. Boo-boo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to sign. And then Stevie's like, oh, okay. Well, let's go to the piano because I'm gonna woo you back, boo, and we're gonna burn them papers. And so what they're talking about, the singing scene, is when he's over there and he was really pitchy. I felt like Randy Jackson. I was like, yo, dog,
Listen,
you're pitchy.
you are
You
coming
suck.
against the brilliance that is Stevie J. She said
That's
my
not brilliant.
my lawyers drafted up. She did some work. Talked to lawyers, had a contract drafted up, knows what percentage she wants. All this stuff came in with it. And he said to the piano.
He was like, baby, baby, baby.
He's brilliant. His navigation of her mind that's his playground. He knows that like the back of his hand. He knew exactly what to say, where to take her. They went to a little spot and she said, "Oh, this is cute." No, it's not
He
cute.
was like, cute
sexy.
is
Cute is for kids. This is
sexy.
grown and sexy.
And I got you a bottle.
And I got you about. Those are he knows the trigger words. He knows the keys. Stevie J, you, my friend,
Are not the
are a
man.
hero this week.
No.
This week, he was nuts last week, out of control,
He was
lost
nuts.
composure.
He's not
This
this
week,
week.
composed and brilliant.
No, he's still nuts this week because all the drama that we have not even touched.
All right,
yet.
well let's get it. Let's
It's
get
your
it.
life, hunty.
We're gonna shift gears because we'll go with Stevie all night. That's my new.
All night. Get out of
Stevie.
here. I can't.
Stupid.
Stevie. No.
What's up with Rashida? Let's
Okay.
we gonna lay Stevie to rest. Rashida,
Lay-
we didn't get to talk about her at all last week.
Because last week she was on mute.
Mm-hmm.
She said absolutely nothing except Remember? Yeah. So this week, we get introduced to this new sassy hood chick.
Sassy hood chick. That's like eating what are those peppers that the Mexican people have? The hot ones?
The jalapenos?
The good jalapenos, but the ones that, you bite it and you start sweating.
Jaliscos?
That's what she is, but like black pepper.
With hot sauce.
Black jalapeno. I didn't know much about.
So Rashida, she's in this relationship. Excuse me, she's married, and this 12-year relationship, and some things that I noted, and you guys, please feel free to chime in. Goodness.
But let's just say now, Rashida is an independent artist.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of like rap and R&B, I guess, or is it just?
No,
I
she's
just
like
got hood.
Trina. She's kind of like
Trina.
Like,
yeah.
I just got her.
But see, they don't know about Trina unless
Trina
you're from
the
I'm from
rapper.
Miami. I grew up on
Trina,
Trina.
the rapper.
The
It's
baddest
kind of
bee.
that same
Yeah,
vibe.
along
like
that
same southern
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of hood vibe.
Hooder.
The
So
hooder
Rashida
side.
used to be signed to like Jive and
Motown
Arista and
She said Motown.
right? So she said nobody really understood her as an artiste.
Mhm.
So now she and her husband, they are on an independent label. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Are they're
Yeah.
by themselves basically.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah, you said you had a few things
from
about her.
a viewer's perspective, when she's having this conversation in the kitchen with her hubby bear,
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like if the cameras weren't there, she would easily like backhand him.
Oh yeah.
Like, you better make me some sausage, fool. Slap.
Slap.
She does run the relationship.
Clearly.
She runs the partnership, the business side. She runs the marriage.
Everything.
She runs him.
Yeah.
And he said it. He said not to sound like a sucker, but I just do what she tells me to do
He
to
said,
make it work.
and I quote, he said, I'm more her servant than her husband, and I bend over backwards for her, and I know it sounds like some sucker. Beep. That's what he said.
Mhm.
And my eyes rolled. I was like, I can't do.
No, his name is Kirk.
I can't
And
do.
Anytime you preface something,
No.
Kirk, with not to sound like a sucker,
You
you about to
are.
be a sucker. You about to say something that's real suckerish, and that could be classified in that way. Yes, the roles are reversed there. I think he's obviously like this woman that she dominates
Yeah.
in all facets. I wanted to feel something for her because I felt like she is a mom. They have a child. She is a wife. She's wearing all these hats. She's an artist. She's they kind of are running their own label. So she's making note that she's her own stylist.
Yeah.
She's wearing all these different hats, and it's an independent label, which means that's our money.
Yeah, that's it.
Basically. So accountant, all
Yeah.
that stuff comes into play.
CEO.
So I felt a little bit
CFO.
for her because there's a lot of hats to be worn, but she's just over the edge
But
a
that's
little
what
bit.
she
Yeah,
chose.
she's a little
Disrespectful.
too
So cry me a river.
She's too hyper.
Yeah,
like,
she's
come-
all in his
like,
face
Come on,
and-
Rashida. To get stuff done, you can't attack.
Sure.
You can't attack. I know you have to be assertive, but that's your husband and your manager. They're gonna have to work that
But
out.
what's so
That's
interesting
weird.
about her is that she had said in a little an interview that she did, where she said the thing that she loves most about her husband is the fact that he loves her so much. So I was like, oh, well, this is a side that we just
That's nice.
Yeah.
didn't get to
That's
see
nice.
today, right? But she's hood.
Yeah.
So what about when they were in the car and then her song came on? I was like,
Oh, what was it called?
Legs to the
Marry
mo-
me.
Put a ring
Marry
on
me.
it?
Yeah.
Right.
Put a ring on it.
You gonna marry? She said she said, because people gonna relate to it. People out here, chicks trying to get
Just
married
like
out
that.
here.
Marry
I
me,
mean,
marry
like,
me.
yeah.
I'm gonna put it on him and then he gonna want it like that. I was like, okay, girl, get it.
I said that this was like the hood version of Beyonce's Single
Yeah.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is exactly what I think she went after.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Single Ladies was so popular. She even almost
Over
did
that
the
song.
Single Ladies thing. If you
And then
watch
she looked
a
at the
little bit
camera
of
and
video,
was like, oh no.
like
Sorry
did I
about
make
it.
it? Did I
Yeah.
get some YouTube hits? Yeah. Now I don't know much more about her. I mean, we still only have seen a little bit about her.
We're only going to see little snippets because in another interview that she did, she said that she has peace with everybody and that you're not going to see her like, having friction with people because she was like, that's not her MO.
Okay.
At least that's a good thing.
She was like, I'm here to make money.
I only beat my husband up. I don't want to fight nobody else. That's just what it is. I'm like, okay.
Well,
cool.
If she plan on making it, she need to get rid of those cornrows because
I liked her cornies.
No, cornrows went out of style in 2001, right after thugging, gang banging, and cornrows. Telling people with cornrows, you can't make it with cornrows. Pusha T, he hadn't blew up.
But that goes with her
Amari
persona.
Stoudemire, the Knicks lost.
Shut up.
D'Angelo, he disappeared.
But he's back.
Trey Songz, we didn't buy the album until he cut him.
Right? She better get rid of those rows.
She'll be back. I think it goes with her hood-esque performance. And then her husband 2001. Said, what did he say? I wrote this down.
You made me throw my notebook down.
Her husband said, Rashida, she's going to go right down the middle, mainstream, but hood. I was like, oh.
Listen.
I think she can do it because Trina was mainstream for a little while.
In her younger days.
How old is Rashida?
Older.
Oh.
But what did Trina even... and I'm a Trina fan again, Miami, Florida. Yes, but what kind of albums did she sell? Nobody knows Trina on the West Coast.
She's
like
pretty.
She had like singles.
Yeah.
She sells magazine covers. She's pretty.
Yeah. Guys at home out there, everybody shopping online with Amazon.com. We all know about it. Here's what we want you to do at AfterBuzz. Go to AfterBuzzTV.com and then click on Amazon.com and do your shopping through us. I'm going to tell you what that does. That helps us out here. That helps us keep the lights on. That helps us keep on giving y'all hit after hit show. So please, man, I know we got a lot of fans out there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And go to AfterBuzzTV.com. Then do your shopping through Amazon. Help us out.
That was brilliant, Stephaune.
I practiced that in the mirror.
But you got it right, boo. Got it right. Okay, so let's get right back into it and talk about, I'm a fan. Erica, I've been trying to tweet you, and you have not responded to any of my tweets. Anybody who is connected with Erica, please tell her to holler at me, just saying, oh, wait. I'm like, Erica, when are you going to be back in L.A.? Can you come on our show? Trees. You've given me trees, but I still like you. So there's so much to say about her. We're getting, I feel like I'm getting closer to her just through her story, about her mother and then this faux relationship with Scrap. What are you guys feeling?
I mean, I feel bad about the mother situation because she's an adult now. She has a child. And you could tell when she was talking to her mother that she still isn't over the situation.
Oh, no.
She reverted into a childlike behavior.
She was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate to see that. And then she's dealing with issues with little Scrappy. So in a way, the two closest people, or the two people that should be closest to her, it's not there. It's unfortunate.
It's whacktastic.
Yeah, I loved Erica from just my introduction to her last week because she's got that tough exterior, but it's kind of based in this real solid foundation, I felt like. And I was glad that they showed us the mom.
The mother.
Take us back to, the core of where her pain, because she's got a lot of stuff covered up in there that she's really held back, and she just kind of broke in that moment with her mom. It just all kind of broke loose, and she tried to fight it still.
Yes, she did.
She's like, I don't want to talk about this no more because I don't cry. I hold it all in, and I stay strong for my daughter. But I still like Erica. I think she's a great person.
And her mother brought up good points too, because she asked her, are you just staying with little Scrappy because you didn't have that family? Like, is it important to you to keep your family together so you can and your daughter can have the childhood that you didn't have? And she said no, but you kind of have to wonder, is that why you're still sticking with little Scrappy?
I think it's very similar to the Mimi situation. You get with the dude. I mean, Mimi's been with Stevie J for 15 years, and Erica's with Scrappy for about 10 and a half
off and on.
off and on. So it's just like, it's comfortable. She's familiar. They have this child together. Another thing, just going back into the whole conversation that she was having with her mom, that I was like, whoa, this is, really interesting.
It got
When
deep.
I know, right? When her mother asked her, do you know the difference between a boy and a man? And then Erica's response was, and then she said, yeah. And then her mom's like, well, what do you think Scrappy is, honestly? And then Erica's like, Scrappy's a boy becoming a man. I said, oh, she read some Maya Angelou. I said, get your life, girl.
I'm
You better
telling you.
read. You better read.
I love her. I think she's really solid, even with the tongue ring and the new
That's a new development.
under chin. What is that? Under
I
lip
don't
ring?
know
I don't
what
know
that is. A dot
whatever.
of glitter.
That's the goatee. Fu Man.
The
Fu
female
Man.
goatee.
Yeah. But here's what I got twisted on Erica this week.
Okay.
It's the reason why she didn't win my pick of the week, Stevie J.
Boo.
If you
Don't
don't,
be
get out here with
chauvinistic.
Stevie J, you don't get
You
out
will
of here.
not make it home alive with two women in here.
Erica kind of switched a little bit. Last week, Scrappy was like, I can't get Erica to, kind of commit to it wholeheartedly. She's not showing me affection, la-di-da. And she was kind of like, you need to get some things straight, and was standing her ground. This week, she was more or less like, her and Scrappy have worked all that out.
No.
And was...
I disagree.
I felt like she was more into it
No.
than last week.
I totally disagree.
Okay, all right.
Let me give you my perspective.
Break it down.
Now, okay. So I felt like, so the conversation that Scrappy and Erica were having, and I think Erica is being logical about the situation because she asked him directly. She's like, hold on, real quick.
She
Let me
kept
get my
saying things
notes.
like, if we're going to move forward in this relationship.
She was like, I need to know, are you in it?
Yeah.
And so for me, that's not saying, that she's like super in love with Scrappy. She's just saying, yo, this is checkpoint. You've been in my apartment for a long time now, and I need to know, what's good. What's good. And I felt like through the conversation that they were having with one another, it wasn't like they were like, oh, yeah, we're in love and we're going to get married tomorrow. They were both realistic. Like, yeah, if it ain't cool, then I'ma holla at you.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean, at this point, they don't have a choice because he's moving out.
He needs to move out.
Yeah. They both.
Or go back to Mama D's.
Yeah, he'll
Scrappy,
probably
get
go
your
to
own
Mama D's
place.
house.
Get your own
Just
place.
coming from the male perspective, sometimes
Oh, goodness.
I don't know. No, I mean, you might like this one. I don't understand Scrappy. He hit a rock, a bumpy point in life, and he's kind of dragging in the career. He's not on top, let's say, and he ain't necessarily on bottom. I don't want to put him there, but he ain't who he was.
Right.
And you staying with your girl, you're going through, hard times. She's there, and she's being there for you.
Yeah.
She's providing that place.
He can't see it,
that
though.
atmosphere. Yeah.
But he felt like he said that he felt like whenever he goes somewhere that she might question him. He doesn't feel comfortable.
Because he's a cheater.
I know. That's still the young man happening.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yes, I'm a little disappointed in Scrappy.
But I felt like he was saying all these things because I feel like at the end of the day, like when this whole season is over, deuces. Like he's not. I feel like they're not going to be together because he was like, I'm just so stressed out, and the money, and like giving all these excuses as to like it ain't gonna happen, Captain.
I feel bad for Scrappy though. I feel bad for him. It's hard to be on top and take that fall.
Yeah.
It's life.
It's very difficult. Especially it's kind of like fame. Once you get a taste of it, it's very difficult to go back. And he can't do anything else at this point. He can't go work at Bloomingdale's because he's little Scrappy.
Yes,
You're like,
he
little
can.
Scrappy, you working at Bloomingdale's? It's like he can't get there.
Does he
like
have
Scrappy.
Right, so now.
Hey, can I get this in a large?
Scrappy,
You like?
can I use your discount? Like he can't. He can't do anything.
I feel like he has veneers.
Why didn't he?
He did. Cause you remember a long time ago, Scrappy got in a fight at one of his shows, and somebody knocked his whole front row out.
that's
No
right.
way.
Yeah,
Really? I
they
didn't know
knocked
that.
his
Right.
whole front row out, and I think that's when he signed to G Unit, 50
G,
Cent, and 50 Cent paid for his new teeth.
Yes, those things are
50
big.
Cent the dentist.
But
Scrappy, why didn't Scrappy evolve? He didn't. He want to produce nothing. He should have like
Well,
artists under him now.
no, because remember Diamond was supposed to be under him, and she was, and then things just went
Yeah.
south. But I mean, again, we could talk all day about that. What do y'all think? Go ahead and call us.
Yes.
Tweet us. Let us know what are you thinking? What are your comments about tonight's episode and the things that we're saying? Are you in agreement? Are you not? I mean, what's up? Let us know. You know, we need to know. But we need to really get into Joselyn.
The Brazilian Mamba.
What the heck is
I don't
that?
know. Is she Brazilian? I need Joselyn to tell us what she is exactly.
She's
'Cause
black.
no.
Yes.
And something
with
else,
an accent.
She's a,
But where's that
You're
accent?
just not black with
It's
accent.
called not forming sentences correctly.
though. No, it sounds like she has like I
I don't think
Joselyn she's either Brazilian or some form of like Dominican.
she's not full
I'm
black.
telling
She's
you.
black in something.
her government name is Kennelia
That's her stripper name.
Butternucker.
Wasn't that her stripper name?
I don't know.
I don't even want to try to say it. Her stripper
don't know.
name
Was
was
Chanelica.
Peaches.
Chanel.
She's
Oh
in
yeah, that's right, because they call her Shay.
Yeah, it's
Shay in the
Chanelica.
A. That's right.
Chanelica.
And hey, do you guys know that she had a lewd lascivious charge against her in 2003?
I wouldn't be
Miami?
surprised. Not surprised at all.
Scandals. Yeah.
Joselyn.
Josie. So there's so many things to touch on about Miss Hernandez, or AKA Shay. I guess she doesn't want to be called Shay anymore, right? Chanelica.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, where to even start? So we can just take it to when she is in the studio and in comes Karlie.
Okay.
And Joselyn, in my opinion, she basically checks Karlie, and Karlie's just like,
Well,
right?
Karlie's like, I kind of feel Karlie's position. She's Switzerland. Even, and she's like, listen, peace, everybody. Can I get a deal? And I need the album to pop. Karlie, I wrote down, she said, I need a hit.
Yeah,
she
just
said
said,
that like
"I need a
that.
hit."
I need a hit.
Yeah.
Like,
a
I don't care
crackhead.
about nothing.
Like a crackhead.
I need a hit. So, Joselyn, do I need to talk to you and make you happy? Stevie J, do I need to talk? Who? Just point me
Yeah.
to the right direction.
She's thirsty.
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
playing the field. Because remember, at the end, she called Mimi and Joselyn a joke. She was like, both of y'all are jokes.
And then she's like, Mimi, come meet at my house. Oh,
Yeah,
Mimi,
she's
it's been so long,
tea
Mimi.
and
Come here.
cakes. Yeah.
Smooches.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
playing
you the
everybody.
boss now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
okay.
you.
Yeah.
We're best friends forever. BFF.
Uh-huh.
But you know, here's the thing. So she basically goes into the studio to like smooch up, like y'all were saying, to Stevie J, and to make peace with Joselyn. And Jocelyn's basically like, girl, you're tired, and all you do is run your mouth, and somebody's gonna punch you in your lips. Like, come on, get your life. And Stevie J is not going to be working with you because I run this. And I was like, true, you do.
Well,
She does. No, she does.
I disagree.
That's because you're just
I disagree.
Team Mimi and
No,
Stevie
he's
J
Team
together.
Stevie.
He's team contract.
here's the
20-page contract. son.
I agree with the
But-
contract.
No, you,
Get your money.
But I'm saying, watch, Jocelyn gonna pull one on you.
I think
I'm
that
telling
Joselyn,
you.
I think in this episode in particular, everybody rewatch it. Joselyn got a life preserver, and she was about to drown. She's about done. She told she went to Karlie, you ain't about nothing, you ain't this and nothing. She went to Stevie J, you better make this happen, nah.
Yes, she
and,
did.
and she's been barking, and nobody's caring anymore. You know, like you used to be scared of that dog. You know, but now she just talking with a cool accent, or not even cool, broken English, and
Shut up.
she just talking. She was gonna drown. She hit
No.
them with the haymaker
She
to
did.
save her life.
You're
'cause
out
she
of
was
control.
about to drown.
No, are you kidding me?
She's gone. Mimi has stepped up. We are partners.
Mimi's
I run
not
you, Joselyn.
stepped up all the way. What are you talking about?
Steve-
Mimi, look, everybody else is right here, and Mimi's like, oh,
But she's
stairs.
climbing.
I don't climb.
But I will
I
say
sleep.
this. Look, everybody on here is getting played by Stevie J, but at least Mimi is getting a percentage.
A cut.
A cut. That's
She's
better than
become-
because all Jocelyn is doing is getting smashed.
Smash.
Smash the
And
homies.
she gets a little studio time.
Mhm.
Karlie's not getting anything. Stevie J, he don't talk to the other girls. Mimi is the only one. She's getting dogged
No.
out, but she's
No.
getting her percentage.
Stop hating
This-
on Mimi.
this-
Stop
I'm
hating
not-
on Mimi.
She'll get a
I'm
percentage.
Team Mimi. Don't get it twisted. Mimi, I tweeted you too. You never tweeted me back. What's up? I want you to come here. Anywho, Joselyn is not. She's not falling.
I think
she's
she was
not.
done this episode.
No, I don't think
But
so.
she had about 2 more episodes.
didn't.
Had not come with this haymaker.
Listen,
did
she
have a
still cause friction within Stevie J and Mimi at any relationship. Excuse me, at any given time.
Doesn't matter.
Any given
She does.
time. Any given time.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It's soon
She's not going
soon she will be
nowhere.
erased. There'll be another nice little legs and booty that Stevie J will be interested in,
Fake or not.
and she will be moved to the side, move to the left.
Just
Excuse me.
like that?
Excuse me.
That's
Yes.
a new dance move.
Because- Joselyn is just she's like a cookie cutout of whatever
No.
everybody keeps looking at that comes through the studio.
No.
Nothing was gonna happen. She might not even make an album.
No.
She might not even
Yeah,
make
she's
an
not
album,
coming-
especially now.
She's not
I'm
coming
not
out
saying
with
that she's
an
gonna
album.
make an album.
Especially now.
Yeah, she's
I'm not saying all that, but I'm just saying that she's still she's grounded in this. She's kicked up some
I'm
roots,
telling
some
you.
rocks, some dirt.
But she is now.
sediments.
She threw the haymaker.
She's in no.
The
boo.
haymaker might save her, but she was done. She and the thing, she just wanted. She's a
No.
number.
This is what we didn't touch on. Okay, so going back to the conversation that she was having with Karlie
Mm-hmm.
in the studio, when Karlie was like, "Well, I mean, it just seemed like you was sleeping with him. I'm just saying." And then Joselyn's like, I don't have to do none of that. We're not sleeping together. I'm a bad boosh. I can have who I want. I said, what is a boosh? Did you
boosh.
write that down?
I'm a bad little boosh.
I said, this is new.
I was gonna
Or
come
did
up-
she say
Dictionary.
the curse word and we couldn't understand what she was saying?
Yeah.
I think she said boosh. I was gonna come on and
I thought she
introduce
said
myself
boosh.
as a
boosh?
bad little boosh, but no homo, no homo. So I couldn't do it. Oh,
He's joking.
what was I gonna say?
But I just thought that was so interesting because they're having this like huge. It's not even. And Karlie was just sitting there like,
You don't feel it. Joselyn's trying so hard to stay relevant. She's going off on Karlie at the studio. She had to track Karlie down at the gym while Karlie was doing the gym deal. She had to she's everywhere trying to be
Yeah.
relevant still, but
Yeah.
she was about to be ghost.
yeah. And see, this is the part that I was talking about. It seems like a docu-soap because like that whole like you just know the girls doing
At the gym.
abs. Like, oh, I think she's there. I feel it in my core. Like, no. But
Yes.
anyways, before we get any deeper, we need to take a quick commercial so I can retouch my lip gloss. Ow.
Funny.
Hey there, good buddies. The handle's Woolly Bear. I'm a truck driving man, but I'm not that old school kind of truck driving man. No, I like to listen to podcasts while I'm driving through these great United States of ours. And my favorite podcasts in the world are from AfterBuzz TV. And why? Because AfterBuzz TV is like a post-game wrap-up show for all your favorite TV shows, like Jersey Shore, Dancing with the Stars, Mad Men, and a whole truckload more. I like listening to my Gossip Girl podcast, catching up with all my fellow fans and getting all the latest news and gossip. No, I got some strong opinions. And AfterBuzz TV lets me share those opinions with thousands of other listeners. Woo-wee, what a feeling. I used to doze off on those lonely stretches of road. And don't worry, I got the cruise control. But now I'm wide awake and listening to all the AfterBuzz TV goodness. Check them out, give them a holler, and tell them the old Woolly Bear sent you.
Yo, we're back, everybody. And
Nice.
just a quick reminder, please go to iTunes. And, we're newbies to the game here with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So please go ahead and continue to rate and comment and tell a friend. You can download these podcasts for free. Ow, ow, ow.
Tell 3 friends.
And, right, tell 20. And it only takes 1 minute. And listen, my voice sounds so good that this is like cruising music. So you can listen to me. Okay, so
Listen, Joselyn's pregnant. In case y'all ain't watched this episode, Joselyn
She is
went.
pregnant.
She's peed on the stick.
She took the
She took the
pee
pee-
stick out of the Chanel bag.
just got out of the Chanel
She didn't
bag.
wrap it in paper towel, no
And
napkin, or
She
nothing.
Nothing.
handed it to
Look,
Stevie.
look at this.
She was like,
Look, and Stevie grabbed it.
she was like, here you go. It's your baby.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's gonna get juicy.
I love this.
It's
Let
the
me just
haymaker.
Stevie J. His first response was, so what you gonna do about this? And then the next thing he said is, you gotta start being more careful.
Yes.
I love Stevie J. And then he said, this is what you brought to your manager?
Yes.
Because he became her manager.
He was disgusted at the fact that she even thought that he would be a good baby daddy.
And my closing quote, Stevie J, my hero, he said, whose baby it is? He said, whose baby it is?
But why is Stevie having unprotected sex with Joseline?
With a stripper.
Come on, Stevie.
That's what
you
I'm
gotta
saying.
make better decisions. Stevie needs to make better decisions. This is unacceptable.
He's a
Keep
poor
your
decision
girls
maker.
in their place and put a condom on.
Please.
Wrap it up.
Disgusting, Stevie.
Wrap it up.
That
Please.
is disgusting.
Lastly, don't y'all feel like he talks like a pimp from like 1970s?
He
Sure.
does.
With
Sure.
his, yeah, you know. Yeah, girl. It's like he looks at Jocelyn like she's a greasy piece of chicken. Like,
That plays the piano.
The craziest thing is
And sings
that's
off
working
note.
for these women. So my hat's off again to you,
no,
Stevie J.
No.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
Fix
it.
it and wrap it
Don't
up.
fix it.
Fix it
Yes,
and wrap it
and
up.
use
But do wrap it up. I do say
So
wrap it up.
nasty.
Fix it and wrap it up. Okay, so it looks like our producer is saying let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
So before we do, we have some news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Okay, so yesterday or over the weekend, I was online and I saw on NicoleBitchy.com in response to last week's discussion about Memphis and K. Michelle, he tweeted out a quote basically saying that K. Michelle was lying about all the allegations about him beating her and taking her $2 million, yada, yada, yada. He called her Pinocchio and he referred to himself as Geppetto.
Yes.
So we'll see that unfold a little bit, like, you know, a little bit later, but that's a little sketchy.
And in addition to what Kennelia has just shared with you all, today on the YBF.com, she, the article said that Memphis called into TT Torres, that's an East Coast radio station out there, and Memphis called in and basically said, yo, she's lying. I would never do this. First of all, her contract wasn't even for $2 million. It was $500,000, and I never spent her money on myself. And what kind of man would I be to hit a woman? I wasn't raised like that. I would never do that. And so basically, he's calling her out as a lie. K. Michelle, you got some splaining to do. Tweet me, boo. So I don't know. I feel like I kind of am.
Yeah, we're iffy on that now.
this
She's really got us up.
I'm in the
not
middle.
condoning violence if he did
At
hit
all.
her,
No.
but it's getting a little sketchy.
It's
a little sketchy.
Well, I think she obviously had to embellish a little bit just for the fact that she's trying to blow up.
Yeah, and in addition, so before the show actually aired, he called the producers, he and his lawyers, or excuse me, his lawyers called the producers and said, yo, if you mention my name, I'm taking everybody's checks and VH1 down to the ground. So they was like, yo, you're on your own, Kay. You're on your own. Other things in news.
Gag order, enough respect on that.
Gag order.
The Dwight Howard Roy song.
Right. Yes, he did. So other news, for all the Scrappy fans out there, little Scrappy will be dropping his new independent film, album, not film, he's no actor, on June 26th. So go ahead and cop that. And if you're wondering about Stevie J's lovely voice, blank stare, he actually is releasing 2 new tracks where he is singing that same old piano song. And the first track is called Liar Liar, and the second one is called Red and Blue. And you can listen to those tracks on straightfromtheA.com. That's all for your news and gossip.
Sing it, girl.
I know, huh?
Stevie coming out with 2 songs.
2
Listen,
tracks.
Stevie J is the man.
Stevie J is
is
52 years
not
old out here in the
the
streets
man.
thinking
He's
he's
52 years old,
23.
and he made 2 more songs. Got artist. Anyway, Stevie J.
Yeah. Don't holler at him. Go back to writing something. Anyway, so it's time for predicciones.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I think I predict. I'm not sure what to expect because now that Joselyn threw that haymaker, it's gonna get juicy. It's gonna get juicy. But I am with the previews for next week. I am looking forward to Lil Scrappy putting the beat down on Stevie J. So I predict that next episode is gonna be juicy.
Gonna be juicy.
Fights.
Fights and whatnot. As far as Rashida goes, I predict that after hearing the song, I don't think it's gonna do well, and I think it's gonna put a strain on that relationship.
Months later,
and I think we're gonna see her husband go ahead and choose the man that he wants to be with for the rest of his life. Outside of that, I also predict Stevie J will not flop. Stevie J will continue
if you don't
life.
Get out of here with this.
He gonna remain 30 for the rest of his life and continue success. That's my prediction.
That prediction was so whacktastic. We're boycotting him. You will not see him next week. Okay. So my predictions are Joselyn is not pregnant.
Yep. I agree with that prediction.
She's not pregnant because that stomach is plastic.
Well,
She's
I know
not
that the stick don't always tell the truth.
Stephaune's
experienced fellas do a second and go to the doctor, do the blood test.
And Stevie J and Mimi don't have a real relationship.
I think they do.
So anyways, thank you for joining us today here at AfterBuzz Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 1, Episode 2. Come back and watch us next week at 10 o'clock. Hopefully we'll be on time then. And holla at us. Continue to rate, comment, and tell all your friends about all the fabulousness that's going on right here. And tell me if you like my color blocking today. Okay.
Yay.
Deuces. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah, guys. And we will...
Where can they find you guys?
Yeah.
You can find us at AfterBuzzTV.com. You can find us individually on Twitter. At Kennelia.
At I Am More Fire.
At Just Saying No G 08. Just Saying 08. All right. Thanks, Marissa, for reminding us. Marissa's great.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz
you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.